Welcome to Arizona Small Dog Rescue, a 501c3 no-kill animal shelter and rescue located in north central Phoenix. Since 2009, we've been rescuing animals who are injured, sick, abused, and abandoned, and placing them into new, loving homes. Arizona Small Dog Rescue has taken in and rescued over 16,000 animals. So come on in, take a look around. You just never know if your next best friend is inside waiting for you.
My name is Krista Gibson. I'm a veterinarian. This is my office. It's Animal Medical Services in Scottsdale. Spaying and neutering is the process where we remove the reproductive organs of dogs and cats, so they're unable to reproduce. In dogs, we remove the testicles. In females, we remove the ovaries and the uterus, so it's a complete ovariohysterectomy. Then they can't have puppies or kittens. Certainly one of the biggest things that we want to do when we spay and neuter animals is prevent overpopulation and prevent reproduction. But there are so many other health benefits and just general benefits to having them spayed and neutered. For instance, in dogs, at least I think, that the dog, if their job in life is to be your friend and to be your pet, they're going to be better friends and pets if they're neutered, particularly males. They don't do some of the obnoxious male dog behaviors like peeing on stuff when you go to people's houses, humping your friends at parties, things like that. So those yucky testosterone-driven behaviors are eliminated. Testicles that are removed obviously are not prone to testicular cancer, testicular torsion. So those are some of the health benefits. In females, the health benefits can be tremendous, specifically when we talk about ovarian cancer and mammary cancer. Obviously, again, no ovaries, no ovarian cancer. Mammary cancer is a little bit different. Mammary cancer is hormone driven, so female dogs that aren't spayed, for every heat cycle they go through, the chances of mammary cancer later in life increases to a total of about 40%. So by having them spayed and neutered as youngsters, you can almost reduce that to virtually zero. I'm pretty amenable to doing spays and neuters at about any age, largely because I really believe that it's a beneficial thing. I see a lot of older female dogs that come to me that are 7, 8, 9 years old that have enormous mammary tumors. And I always think to myself, if only we'd done this when they were 6 months old, we wouldn't have this now.
Altered Tails is a high-quality, high-volume clinic model. We actually have 2 clinics here in Phoenix and Mesa, and we performed last year almost 23,000 surgeries on dogs and cats. We can spay and neuter up to 90 dogs and cats a day, depending on the composition of animals that we have in the clinic that day. Our surgeons are really fast. Spay and neuter is all they do, and our technique is really safe and high quality. Altered Tails offers services for the community, for publicly owned animals, for rescue organizations, and we also do quite a few TNR surgeries for the feral cat groups. We think these partnerships with the TNR groups and with our rescue partners are critically important. We discount our services, and we want to make it possible for them to achieve their goals and them to be able to place more animals because they don't have to pay as much to get them sterilized before adoption. Spay and neuter is one of those things that most people don't understand when it comes to reducing the euthanasia in our community. But what we're really focused on is keeping the dogs and cats out of the shelter. And spay and neuter can do that by reducing the number of unplanned or unwanted births, reducing strays, improving behavior, and helping to keep those pets in the home. Our pricing for spay and neuter is about 75% lower than what you would pay at a full service practice. And we're able to do that for two reasons. A, we're a nonprofit and we raise funds to be able to offer those low prices. And B, because we only do spay and neuter, we're very efficient in how we do it, and that lowers our costs.
We are the second largest county intake shelter in the entire country. A lot of people don't know that. We handle upwards of nearly 40,000 animals every year with 2 facilities. We're only second to Los Angeles County that handles 70,000 animals with 9 facilities. And I really don't think that people understand how many animals that is. This year we're on track to go below 30,000, which we're ecstatic about. Right now, we are looking at right about 900 animals between our 2 facilities. To give people an idea of what we should have, this facility was built to have about 350 animals. We have close to 600. The East facility was built to house about 200 animals, and we have close to 300. You know, I just think that people need to realize that you're not only helping to limit the amount of overpopulation in the area, but you're also aiding that dog in the long run. Dogs that are spayed and neutered tend to live longer. You see less disease in them, whether it's for females, any kind of ovarian cancer or things of that nature, and for male dogs, prostate cancers, testicular cancer. All of those things you find them less in dogs that have been spayed or neutered. Dogs that have been spayed and neutered tend to live longer as well. So it's not only helping with the population, but it's helping your pet live a longer life. One of the biggest misconceptions that taxpayers have is that they really do foot a lot of the bill here. It costs us about $16 million a year to run a facility like this, and we only get $750,000 from the county. That's not a lot for a budget of that size. So for that reason, we rely heavily on private donations, grants, funding from the general public, as well as the general public stepping forward when we're in need with food and other supplies. We can't do this alone. We don't get the funding, so we have to rely on donations.
Arizona Small Dog Rescue relies heavily on donations and contributions from the community members that love these animals as much as we do. Thank you for being part of the family that loves animals as much as we do. We couldn't do it without you.